Good morning guys, and welcome back to another weekly vlog. We are up nice and early this morning, getting ready to head out. We are going for breakfast with all my family for a post-birthday brunch for my niece. We're going to our local Brewers Fair, making the most out of the government's 50% off scheme through August. Are you going to have some yummy breakfast?
Yeah.
What would you like?
Some
Eggs?
Yeah.
Sausage?
No.
No. So Brewers Fair actually offer a really good deal anyway. It's usually, I think, £9 a head for all you can eat breakfast. But that's your leggy. Right, stop. Stop being cheeky. Stop being cheeky. Go on, go and play. Go on then, you go and play. It's usually £9 a head for adults, and then 2 children eat free for every adult. So it normally only costs us about £18 anyway for the 5 of us. In a minute, sweetheart. But with the 50% off, obviously it's going to be like £10 for all 5 of us for an all-you-can-eat breakfast, which is a total bargain. So I'm sure we'll have a lovely time, and we will catch up with you later. Reese has just been spending his morning watching the builders across the way from us. They're building this big block of flats. But I've actually got pictures of him when he was really small, probably under a year old, when they started working on the foundations, and he was so interested in the diggers and the big cranes and stuff out the window. So it's funny that he's now, you know, nearly 3 and watch. No, you can't see the cranes. But the disappointing thing is we used to have a really good view of the railway line sort of across here, and now that's blocked, so he doesn't get to see the trains so much. But he's had lots of fun watching the new building go up, haven't you, buddy? They've been building it for a long time.
Yeah.
You trying to play the Xbox? Are you big enough for the Xbox?
You can.
I can, you're right. But we're going to go out for breakfast, aren't we? Should we find some shoes?
When I bet some, you crack me up.
You're not doing it right, cheeky.
What doggies?
You want to watch doggies? We watched a little bit of doggies before we go for breakfast, okay? I'll see if I can find the pictures of Reese when he was a baby watching the building site and insert them here. So we have done the breakfast now. It was delicious. We are all completely full up, and we're just heading to play at the park with the cousins for a little while. So we normally go and play, there's a little park at the Brewers Fair. The kids like to go out and play in when they've finished eating breakfast, but it's not open at the moment, presumably because of COVID. So we're just coming to another local little park to play instead. And we'll catch you later. So we had a fab time at the park, and we headed home a little while ago, and the boys are all just chilling out at home now because it is absolutely boiling. Hence I've shoved my hair up in a bun because I can't bear the thought of it touching me. And I am just heading round to the train station to go to a local town that's got a few better shops than we have here. Just need a few bits for Reese's birthday coming up. And some clothes for him ready for going back to preschool. But to be honest, I probably will actually just wrap the clothes up as extra birthday presents, because his birthday is 2 days before he's due to go back to nursery in September, so that works quite well. So I'll probably just keep the clothes, wrap them up as little extra birthday presents. I just want to get him some cheap Primark t-shirts and stuff like that, so he doesn't wear expensive stuff to nursery. But yeah, I will catch you there. It will be my first time going on public transport since COVID, so we'll see how that goes. I am back from shopping now. I got pretty much everything that I needed, and we are having homemade pizza for tea, so I'm just about to make the dough and sort out all the toppings, and then I'm sure the boys would like to show what they are putting on their pizzas. So here we are ready to go. We have got pizza dough, so we've got a large one there for Kieran and then 3 smaller ones for the boys. I'm going to have mine on a wholemeal wrap because I'm trying to eat a bit healthier at the moment. Then we've got the Tesco's tomato and herb pizza topper. And then I've just made garlic and herb butter because Harrison doesn't like tomato sauce. He also doesn't like cheese, so he actually has more of a topped garlic bread than a pizza, but he enjoys it, so that's all that matters. Then we've got 2 different flavours of the pepperoni chicken bites, which I've just cut up into little chunks. Pepperoni, peppers, sweet corn, mushrooms, tomatoes, pineapple, chopped mozzarella and grated cheddar. So we are going to make our pizzas now, and I can't wait to tuck in. So we've all eaten dinner now. It was delicious. How was your pizza, Ty?
Good, but a little bit spicy.
It was a little bit spicy, but one of the pepperoni chickens on there and it was a bit too spicy for him. But mine was really good, and the boys all ate theirs up. I'm sure they all enjoyed them. Daddy made his a little bit after us, didn't he? So I don't think he took any pictures of his, but that's okay. So we're just having a chilled evening now. Reese has gone off to bed, and me and Tyler have found a new TV show to watch. Is it on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
And what's it called?
Milo Murphy Law.
Milo Murphy's Law, that's right. And you like it, don't you?
Yeah.
So we're going to watch this for the evening and maybe do a bit more of I'm doing a Dumbo puzzle, aren't I? You going to help me do some of that?
And we're already on the 3rd episode.
Yeah, we've watched 2 episodes already and now we're on the 3rd one, aren't we? And Harrison and Daddy are just doing some Lego together in the bedroom. So that's probably all from us today, and we will see you guys tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow, Tyler?
Going to Chessington.
We're going to Chessington, so we will see you there, no doubt. Good morning, guys. We are on our way to Chessington. It is 8:30. We're aiming to get there nice and early because it's apparently had huge queues building up through the morning. So I'd rather queue outside for a while before it opens than get there as it opens and still have to queue outside and miss time in the park. But we're on our way. We're all up, washed and dressed, packed our picnic, and looking forward to the day ahead. Kieran's just actually going to drop us off there today because he's got a few bits to get done at home. So he's dropping us off. We're quite lucky that we only live sort of half hour, 45 minutes away from Chessington, Thorpe Park and Legoland. So it's quite easy for us to do this. He might come along and join us a bit later in the afternoon. But we are meeting my mum, my sister and one of my cousins and possibly some friends as well. So it should be a good day. Are you excited, boys?
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to?
Dragon's Fury.
I'm looking forward to Cobra because I haven't been on that for ages, and Darcy is finally tall enough for it, so she's looking forward to coming on that with us. What do you want to do? You want to go with Darcy? Well, you're not big enough to go on that ride, but I'm sure we'll find something for you to have a go with Darcy. Are we going to see the animals?
What animals are there? There's gorillas and
What's your...
buffaloes.
Buffaloes. What's your favourite animal, Harrison? Reese, what's your favourite animal? You like horses. And what about Tyler? Gorillas? It's changed from giraffes. Me and Tyler actually fed... It is still giraffes. Me and Tyler actually fed the giraffes at Chessington for his birthday last year, which was such an amazing experience. If you ever get a chance to do it, then I definitely would. I think my mum's actually just got a Merlin pass. Today's her first time using it. And I think she is planning to book a giraffe feed as soon as they're available again. So I think they've actually stopped at the moment because of COVID. But I would definitely be tempted to do it with her. Do you think you'd like to feed the giraffes, Harry? You don't think so? Don't think Harrison's brave enough. They are so big, you don't realise how big they are until you're up close. I'll insert a couple of pictures from Tyler's birthday here, but yeah, like I say, it was amazing. But we will catch you when we get to Chessington. So we just got into the park. They've let us in at like 9 o'clock, so it's now 10 past, and we're just sat waiting for the first ride to open, which the boys have chosen to come straight to the Gruffalo ride. So we will see you after. So the rest of the family have all been let in early as well now because they've come in a different entrance to us, and they messaged to say that they were in the queue for Dragon's Fury. So we've jumped out of the queue for the Gruffalo and run over to Dragon's Fury to join them because this will probably get a really big queue really quickly and the Gruffalo won't be so bad. So we're just joining the queue now. Looking forward to this one. That was amazing as always. We just come to find the other grown-ups that stayed with the little ones that weren't big enough to ride. And we come to have a look at the tigers too. So my mum and my cousin have taken some of the bigger kids onto Cobra. So me and my sister have brought some of the smaller ones, and Tyler, who didn't want to go on Cobra, over to the bumper cars. So me, Reese and Tyler have just had a turn, and my sister's just on with her little girl. But yeah, it was really good. We got a really long go because there was a little boy who got into a broken car and then he swapped into a different one. That one was broken too, so they had to keep restarting it. But yeah, it was really good. So in total with us today, we've got 8 children between the age of 10 and 2 and 4 adults. So it is a bit of a game of sort of swapping around who's going on what. Some of the bigger kids will go off and do stuff, but then obviously right now there's 2 adults with 4 littler children. So we could only take it in turns going on the bumper cars. So I went with Tyler, could drive on his own, and Reese. Now my sister's going with Elsie, and then one of us will go with my cousin's little girl Aubrey in a little while. But yeah, there's not much in the queue for it, so it shouldn't take too long. Bless Elsie, she's literally just hit 90 centimetres, so it's her first time on anything like this. So I've been back onto the bumper cars with my cousin's little girl, and now the guys that went onto Cobra are back, so they're going to have a quick go on the bumper cars because it's literally walk on. So we've got my cousin and my mum and 4 of the kids going on, so I'll try and get some footage of them having fun. We have just joined the queue for the Scorpion Express. It says about 20 minutes, so this is a good one for all the family. I think anyone over 0.9 can ride, which means Reese can come on and he loves this one. So there's 10 of us out of the 12 that are here riding. So we've just been on the Scorpion Express, which was great. The little kids all loved it. We've got some nice pictures on there. Now Harrison and I have come to go on the Rattlesnake because he's the only child that's big enough for it, and he's not been on this one before, so we wanted to give it a go. And the others have gone to go on the little carousel and things like that before we stop for lunch. So we will see you guys at lunchtime. So we've just got off Rattlesnake, and I think I say it every time, but I am never going on that ride again. Oh my god, it throws you around so much. feel like I'm going to be covered in bruises from it. And then it's just really jolty. But yeah, I don't think I will ever go on it again. But
My new favourite ride.
Yeah, Harrison loved it. Now we're just off to meet up with the others ready for lunch. So we had a lovely picnic and now we've come to see the animals. We're starting with the sea lions. We're going to see the sea lions, Elsie. Where are they? Where's the sea lions? They're in the water. So we've just had a nice ice lolly break in the shade and we're just going to go on one last ride, which is the spinning boat. So I don't know what it's actually called, the Sea Storm maybe, before we head home because it is absolutely boiling and poor Tyler's not feeling very well and he's fallen asleep in the buggy. So we are heading off for one last ride. Good evening guys. We have been back from Chessington for a few hours now. Poor Tyler ended up falling asleep in the buggy in the middle of Chessington and literally slept all the way home. He came home, he had some cowpole and he's just been laid on the sofa. He's still laying next to me now, just chilling out all evening. Me and Harrison came back and made a few Lego figures that he wanted to do. What did we make, Harry? What was it called?
The Outrider dropship.
The Outrider dropship. Is it from Star Wars?
No.
What's it from? Oh,
It's
Marvel.
from Marvel.
So we made that.
And yesterday we made the Hulkbuster.
We did. Do you want to show the Hulkbuster as well? Just going to grab that to show you. But it is coming up to 9 o'clock here and it's still about 31 degrees outside. It's absolutely boiling today. Just doesn't seem to be cooling down this evening. So a hot, sweaty mess, even though we're sat here with the windows open. Oh, there we go. There's this Hulkbuster that we made together yesterday. Got lots of Marvel sets, haven't you?
I've got all the Infinity War sets except one, which is the Sanctum Sanctorum. But I got a Black Panther one instead of that one.
Yeah. He's the big Lego fan in this house. So yeah, we've had a chilled evening really. We had some dinner. Reese had a nice cool bath because he was a bit of a mess from being out all day, falling over all the time, bless him, and just being sweaty all day at Chessington. So yeah, we came back, he had a nice bath and we just chilled out, built some Lego, watched TV, and that is the plan for the rest of the evening too. So we will catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning guys. So we had a slow start to the morning after a few long days and early starts over the weekend, and we are now heading to meet some friends at McDonald's for lunch and then we're going to go to the park for the afternoon. So I will show you what we get up to. So we had a lovely catch up with our friends at the park, although it is just so hot. We drank all of the water that we took with us within about the first 20 minutes and then the boys were just begging to come and get a drink. So we've now left our friends, they've gone off home and we've come back to McDonald's for drinks and McFlurries to cool down because we are all boiling. So yeah, we're going to cool down here. The air conditioning is bliss and we will catch you guys when we're home. So we got back from McDonald's about 10 minutes ago and Harrison wasn't actually feeling well, so he jumped in the bath quickly to freshen up. and we looked out the window and the rain has arrived, much needed rain after like 6 days of 35-degree heat. So we've come downstairs to dance in it. I actually can't think of anything better right now. However, Harrison let the door slam behind us, so we're now stuck out here in the rain, and he's in his pyjamas with no shoes on. But who cares, you only live once, hey? So me and Reese are just chilling out on the balcony because it is the coolest place at the moment, because although it has rained for about 3 hours now, in our flat it's still absolutely boiling with the fans on and the windows open. So we're just sitting out here. Reese has been looking out for a rainbow, bless him, because we saw one last week. I think he thinks there'll be another one, but so far there hasn't been. But you keep looking, don't you, Bubs? Where is it? Where was it last time?
Well, right. No.
Was it lots of different colours?
No.
So yeah, we're just sitting out here. He's been playing with his cars and we've been singing some songs and watching some videos on YouTube, haven't we? Been watching Baby Shark?
No.
Yes, we did.
We watched that earlier.
We watched that earlier. Do you want to watch it again in a minute?
Yeah.
Can you come and say night-night, because it's nearly bedtime?
Night.
Blow kisses. Go put your lolly stick in the bin and then we'll watch Baby Shark and go to bed. And we will see you guys again soon. Good morning, guys. We are just heading up to the skate park this morning for a little while. Kieran's got an appointment, so he's not with us. But Reese is on his balance bike and the big two boys are on their scooters.
I got a new scooter.
Well, you've been given someone else's old scooter, so you've given your scooter to Tyler. But that's the stunt scooter, which is what you wanted, isn't it? So we're just heading up to the skate park and then we're going to pop and visit Kieran's grandparents because they live just a little bit down the road from here. So we will catch you guys in a bit and show you what the boys are up to. This is what happens when a 2-year-old tries to keep up with his 10-year-old brother. Good evening, guys. We've had a lovely day, although I haven't picked up the camera very much. The boys had a great time at the skate park this morning. Although usually when we go early in the morning, there's nobody else there, and there were quite a few other people in there today, so Reese just tends to get in the way a little bit of the sort of more advanced skaters, let's say, whereas the boys just happily ride their scooters around and happy to say they've been at the skate park. But there were some guys doing some like proper tricks and stuff, and Reese on his little balance bike just was getting in their way, so we didn't stay too long. But like I said, we then went round and visited Kieran's grandparents, had a nice catch up with them, and then we came home and Kieran done a bit of housework, done some tidying up and some jobs that needed doing, and I've just been doing some organising, sort of trying to get prepped for September, because it's going to come round before we know it. Sort of getting some meal ideas in that are quick and easy when we get in from work and things like that, and also been writing lists of what we need to take when we go away in a couple of weeks. And we've just had a nice curry for dinner, and now I've just popped out for a walk because I was feeling really sluggish, and I think if I'd have stayed at home I would have probably fallen asleep on the sofa and ended up then waking up at stupid o'clock tomorrow morning. So I decided to come out for a walk instead. I think I'm going to pop up to Morrison's and grab a few bits. That's probably it from us this week, guys, so that's a wrap.